Here's to good friends, the ones we hold dear, the ones who will tell us what we need to hear, the ones who love us, right or wrong, and to all those good friends that give you this song.
Well, hello, good friends, and welcome back to The Last Walk, Remember When, with your host, Ron Baumbach. And we're going back in time again to the fun times. So, get up off your easy chair, walk over to your fridge, take out that tall glass, reach way in the back of the refrigerator, and pour out that bottle of Mott's apple juice. Pour it into the tall glass, and reach up into your cupboard, get that package of Necco wafers. My personal favorites are the white ones and the black ones. Go back to your easy chair, put on your lava lamp, close your eyes, get ready. It's storytelling time. The Last Walk is back.
Life is too short, we get only one turn. With luck we find beauty, but we sometimes get burned. But if you've had a true friend, or perhaps love, you've experienced the peace of heaven above.
That clip from our theme song by Paul Cusone, Here's to Good Friends, is quite timely. It helps us lead into the program today, a program called Form.org. I wonder how many of us here listening are born and raised Yankee fans, or Red Sox fans, or Dodger fans, or Met fans, Cub fans, whatever it was all around, the Brewer fans, the Kansas City Royal fans. Whatever your team was, many of you were raised that way by your parents. They had the team, they had the love of this team, the football team, the baseball team, the soccer team, the hockey team, basketball team, and they ingrained it in you as you grew up. It was a team of your youth, and you stayed with them. And you stick with the teams through thick and thin. Now, for many Met fans, a simple win is a day of glory. But for Yankee fans and Red Sox fans, Dodger fans, there's nothing unless you're in the World Series. And you got to win the World Series. No matter who the players are, the managers, even the owners, who don't appear to always have the best interests, we think, of the fans at heart, we stick by our teams. We stay by them. The teams we're brought up to cheer by our parents. And in many ways, our fate is quite the same. Most of us were brought up into it by our family, by our parents. We learned it, we lived it, and we loved it. And many times we question it. And just like sports, we go through ups and downs. At times turmoil, trying times, whether it's due to our own failings or some serious self-inflicted wounds by some people in our faith. And for many of us, no matter what happens, you still stay strong. Others sometimes waver back and forth. Maybe they want to switch teams, but then there's something inside that says no. So we search, and we search for answers. We have questions, and we wonder, what's the meaning of all this? And as we search and look and seek, many times we find the answer to our questions. Many times we find people who can lead us to the answer to the questions. We need a boost in our faith, and that's what this is all about. Life takes funny turns, twists, and angles. Like the song Turn, Turn, Turn from years ago. I was recently asked by a local parish pastor to get involved in a program called Formed and help lead it as we instituted in the parish. And I looked at it, I first was trying to figure it out, and then I understood it to be basically a 21st century on-demand for Catholicism. And it could apply to many, many other religions as well. It's basically a fundamental review and thousands of copies of movies, video programs, lectures, books, etc. Some of the books, in fact, are not even religious. Frankenstein, Jane Eyre, etc. As I looked at it, I really saw how it helps those searching for questions that they need answered. So I thought today we will play a little introduction, musical interlude, and some clips of what this is all about, for your pleasure.
And imagine if you were there. There's these huge crowds of people trying to hear what Jesus has to say. But then he went too far, and people began walking away.
Did you ever wonder how we got here or where we're going? I mean, none of us chose to be born, right? We just found ourselves on this planet living as little children, running around in this particular skin, bound to this family. It all seems pretty mysterious, almost like a gift, almost like it's been laid out for us. So the real question becomes, what are we to make of all this? I mean, is life just a random collision of events and people and experiences? We go to school, we get married, we have children, we go out to eat, we go to football games, we go on vacation. Our world today is so busy and yet so beautiful. Our life is filled with light and shadows. There's times that we feel we are on top of the world and everything is going great for us. There's other times that we feel that we're spinning out of control and we can't maintain what's happening to us. We can't make sense of it.
It's a digital world, and Catholics are searching the internet, sometimes in vain, to find good, wholesome Catholic content. The search is over.
Jesus told his disciples that they should be able to read the signs of the times. It's time for us to take the internet and use it to share what's good and beautiful. That is the purpose of Forum.org. The church needs to step into this space and proclaim boldly and courageously and joyfully the good news about Jesus Christ. We want to show that there's good content, beautiful content, true content that's easily accessible to deepen our faith and love and our hope. Taking the best of Catholic teaching, from Bishop Barron to Father Michael Gately, the best Catholic speakers and presenters, and we're making it easily accessible all in one place, all over the world. And we do that through 4 categories. The first is programs. Here we've gathered together a library of videos that teach and share the Catholic faith. The second category is audio. Here we've taken again some of the best Catholic presenters and speakers around the world, taking diverse topics like understanding the faith or practical ways to live the faith in your family life, in your spiritual life. We've brought all these things together and make it easily accessible for you to listen to in your car, on your smart devices, on your phones. Anytime that you have space and time to listen to the faith, you can easily now with this great digital library of great audio. Our next category is movies, and here we want to make what St. Paul challenges us to do in his letter to the Philippians, to focus on whatever's beautiful, good, true, noble. That's what we put before you, all the beautiful and good and true things about our faith, and put it in one place. And we provide all this for movie night, for your families, for you to watch and be moved and inspired. Our next category is digital books. You can download these books and put them on your iPad, on your Kindle. You can read them or listen to them, all easily accessible. The beauty of Forum.org is it's a digital wealth of resources all in one place for you to listen to at any place, to watch at any time, all easily accessible, because we want to walk with you in this digital age to help you understand, live, and share your Catholic faith.
Formed is thought-provoking, with more than 5,000 pieces of content available for your pleasure. With dedicated material for families, singles, teenagers, children, adults, and seniors, you all can enjoy it. It's also multilingual. You also can enjoy reading classics, famous books, non-religious books, such as King Lear, Frankenstein, Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice, and The Picture of Dorian Gray. So we encourage you to really try Form.org. It's new, it's vibrant, it's educational, it's about life, and most importantly, it's about you.
Oh, I've been so lucky and I've been so blessed. In spite of my failings, I've found success. For I've known love and I've known good times, and I have known friendship and written some rhymes.
As I got involved in this thing called Formed, I thought of 3 good friends who sadly passed away recently. My friends Bob, Lou, and Pete. And I thought about their legacy, and I thought about their growing up and the teams they rooted for, the Yankees, the Mets, and Notre Dame. And as they crossed over into the next world, and they once again met their parents, I'm sure the first thing they said to them was not, "Hey, Mom and Dad, thanks for making me a Yankee, Met, or Notre Dame fan." Rather, it was probably more like, "Thanks for helping me get to heaven." Our thanks to Form.org, from the Lighthouse Group, the Catholic Faith on Demand, the Lighthouse Catholic Media Group, and the St. Augustine Institute, and the song Cruise, which came from that foundation. And of course, my good buddy Paul Casone, for the great song Here's to Good Friends, heard throughout our show. If you're interested in more information about Formed, check their website, www.formed.org. And I'm indebted to my good buddy Mike, my college roommate, from his studios in the state of Tennessee, where he makes our show and our voice sound so much better. The book, The Last Walk on Our Block, is available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. It's in Nook, print, and Kindle version. Until next time, have a great week. We'll see you next time on The Last Walk. Remember when.
Here's to good friends, the ones we hold dear, the ones who will tell us what we need to hear, the ones who love us, right or wrong. And to all those good friends who give you this song, and to all those good friends who give you this song.